Arcadia Fire Department. I'm honored to be up here speaking today, as well as I'm very blessed to have been Mikey's partner for the last 8 months in RA 105. Where do I even begin to describe the thoughts, the feelings, and the immense love that we have for Herdy? To be up here speaking about Mikey on this occasion is still very, very surreal and unbelievable. It feels surreal because there's a void in my heart because of Herman's absence. It's not a small void, but it's a large one. It's one that's missing the energetic, spirited, animated, and larger-than-life personality that made up Mike Herdman. You see, for those of you who did not have the awesome pleasure of knowing Mike firsthand, let me bless you by sharing just a small bit of Mike's personality with you. When you look up in Webster's dictionary for the definition of one of a kind, you will find the name Mike Herdman. There was never a room too big or a tension too thick that Mikey's presence couldn't bring a smile to. I can still see myself sitting at the briefing table with everyone straight-faced, 1 minute from 8 o'clock, ready to start our day. And at the last second, see Herdy come strolling in the kitchen with his zip-up jacket on, his collars popped, PT shorts, his famous bright green Larry Bird socks, his station boots, and his phone in his pocket, blaring some reggae jam that would cause his head to sway and his attitude fingers to snap, prompting Chief Brown to put his glasses down, look left all the way down the table until he caught Herman's attention, causing everyone to quietly laugh and chuckle like we're a bunch of school kids waiting for class to start. Briefing wasn't the only part of the day brightened by Mike's personality. Every night, and I mean every single night after dinner, I could not wait to hear what new bet or insane challenge Mike was going to muster us up to do. You see, Mike did not create these challenges for himself. He would put us all in his antics with him, whether you like the idea or not. Each person joined him, and every time every one of us joined him, his smile would grow bigger, and I could still see Mikey rubbing his hands faster and faster. What are the chances, guys, you would say? Just a few weeks ago, we must have sat around the table all night while Mike created a workout challenge that I believe only Lance Armstrong and Herman himself could finish. If we said a half-mile pool swim, Mike said no. A 3-mile open ocean swim in Dana Point. We would talk about a 10-mile bike ride. Mike would say, no, how about a 60-mile 2-dayer bike ride? Everything for Mikey was literally go big or go home. One time I remember he bet a fellow firefighter that not only could he beat him in a sprint around the track here, but that he could do it in full structure turnouts, an SCBA bottle on his back, a mask on, and hooked up on air. The bet was too good to be true, so that morning we all drove down to the track. We all drove down the track to watch Herman dressed up in full gear, sprint around the track, and completely demolish the guy he was racing. That was Mike. That's Mike right there. I could be up here for hours sharing hilarious stories about that guy. His personality was inviting, even to complete strangers. Mike could never just meet a stranger and just say hi. He wanted to know them, befriend them, and go out for drinks with them by the end of the conversation. His personality was so inviting, and it drew you in to want to just be around the guy. I've worked with Mike on the same shift going on 6 years now, and like I have said, I've been fortunate to be around his fun personality on a daily basis as his partner. I do not find it by chance or coincidence to have had the pleasure of spending Mike's last 8 months at Arcadia Fire, side by side with him. One thing that would stand out every shift was Mike's immense, unconditional love for his beautiful daughter, Sienna. Every day, Mike would have so many stories or footage on his phone of the two of them sailing, singing songs, or just being a father and daughter that was so in love. Sienna, your daddy loved you very, very much. And I want to tell you firsthand how much he talked about you and how much your daddy loved you. Mike would always tell me, you know, Joel, you and I are a lot alike in many ways. Our sense of humor, our passion regarding the things we believe in. I couldn't agree with Mike more. Our similar passion for discussion and for debate would carry us on for hours throughout the day in persuading conversations. It's not by coincidence that these last few months we would spend our time discussing topics about afterlife, about Mike's awe and wonder of creation, and the intricate details that make up life around us, about the Lord's love and forgiveness for Mike, and Mike's constant searching and questioning about his purpose on earth. And it's through these special moments and conversations that I hold dear to my heart, that I find rest that I will see my brother again one day. My friend and my brother, because that's who he was, and that's who he'll always be. In the fire service, we're all a big family of siblings. And just like your real brother, like Mike was, you learn to love one another, you cherish each other, you get on each other's nerves, you argue, you fight, but you forgive. Remembering how much you mean to each other, creating the bond that makes us so special in this line of work. Mike's passing is a reminder to me and to us all that we have something special here in the fire service. We have a brotherhood and a sister that we should always hold close to our hearts as we do with Mike. I was given a piece of advice from Captain Devlin once that I hold on to after Mike's passing. He said we should never live life interacting with people in casual conversation, but take each moment with those around you as if it were your last. I find sadness in knowing I never got the chance to say goodbye to Mike, to hug him, to tell him that I love him. But because of Mike's warm personality, I find rest in knowing we spent a lot of close memories together, memories that we all hold of Mike. I hope I made a lasting impression on Mike as his life did to me. A true lover of life, a friend, a brother, and the kind of guy we'll all be talking about and admiring for many, many years to come. Mikey, we love you. We miss you, bro. And I know I'll see you again one day.